We're here, everybody. It's the end of it all. It's been quite a year. And it only feels right that these two should be our grand finals. I'm just gonna let the melee speak for itself. Let's go ahead and get on into it. J-Mook versus IBDW.
Yeah, that's right.
Here.
This is game one.
Right.
We're into it.
And after so many second place finishes, is J-Mook finally going to win a super major?
Yep.
Oh!
Wow.
That nair is so good. Because that nair is amazing because it catches the jump when you place it like that.
Uh-oh. Hang on. What?
How did he get that?
Oh my goodness.
That's what we call a read.
And he goes all the way down there.
J-Mook
came away.
J-Mook was down a full stock that game.
Oh, I thought he was gonna up air. Gets the nair, grabs the ledge. Oh.
Looking for ledge.
That's it. Game four, we go.
Too early to celebrate.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying. You know, because this scenario, it's just so hard to. Oh no, that might cost him, yo.
Maybe there's a method to that madness, but IBDW is on a tightrope right now, 132%. He's gonna have to completely, cleanly open J-Mook up if he wants a chance.
Wait, that'll do it.
That might have been it.
That's it.
Weak
Yeah.
reverse hit there. J-Mook is your Genesis 9 champion, making history today, lighting up the venue. People have been waiting to see J-Mook take home a first place. We saw the rap sheet second, but J-Mook now can say that he is a Genesis champion.
Tearing through losers and calling him by this name for the last time. In second place, it's IBDW. At the series that made his name a household one, it's none other than J-Mook!
And IBDW played incredibly as well.
Oh yeah, you gotta give it up for Cody.
That was
man.
a fight.
My name and my gamer tag are both Cody Schwab. Say IBDW to yourself and then ask me why I changed it. It's the best I got for you. Well, the old tag was IB doing work. And that was just an Xbox tag. I was 13 and it was dope Xbox tag. When I just started playing Halo, I was like, do I want to be like a 25-year-old being called IB doing work? Not really. So I just shortened it and then that just was a bad idea. And then by the time I changed it, I'm 28. I was 28 then, I'm 29 now. I'm not figuring out a new tag at this point in my life. I'm just using my name. My cousin, who I'm very close with, also played Melee and PM, and he got me into it. Just had a lot of nostalgia for it, because I played a bunch as a kid. I was the best in the group, like everyone else was as a kid. It was just a game that I was familiar with, I felt comfortable with, I had people that I knew playing it, and just kind of stuck with it as I kept getting better. Apex 2015 was the first tournament I watched, and I thought it was dope, so I was like, kind of messing around with it. I played a little PM, and then that summer I went home and just started grinding, and that's kind of when I say I started. My first tournament was September 2015. I actually played Vox as a kid. He was just fast, and I'm a little crackhead. I love fast-paced stuff. I can't hold attention if it's slow, so played him as a kid, played him in Mario, and then when I started playing, I just saw the tier list, and I'm like, oh, perfect. I don't really need to make a change. I'll just stick with Vox. Shuffle Battle of the Midwest, I think, was the one that solidified. So I was like a year and a half into playing. I went to Ohio for a regional, and in bracket, I beat Essie, who was top 100 that year. Hanky Panky, absolutely massacred him. Dreffin and Legend, who was a top 100 puff at the time. And then almost beat Lucky, who was top 20 at the time, but I got reverse 3-0'd. I never really contextualized it that much, but I would definitely say people started taking noticing to me at that point, and that just opened more doors, more practice. People would notice me in streams, and so I could get games easier, stuff like that. I would say I started taking it pretty seriously. Full-time, beginning of 2019, I would say. I was doing it full-time into 2018, and from then on, haven't really looked back. When it started, it was a... how good can I get? I want to beat this person, then I want to get ranked on Anthers, then I want to get number 1 on Anthers, then I want to get top 100. I think just over time, once I started getting close to top 10, I was like, I can do this. I want to get best in the world. But until then, I don't think the goal was... I wanted to win a super major. That was always a goal. but I wouldn't say the goal was necessarily be number 1 from the start. It was only to win a tournament.
Here with IBDW, got second. Our newest up-and-comer, I guess, right?
I guess, yeah. IBDW only playing for about a year.
We got IBDW Green Fox.
And IBDW from Tri-State.
IBDW putting that work. IBDW, probably the best player from upstate New York.
He's only played for like 3.5 years or something like that. And he's already like a top 30-ish player in the world.
He's beaten a lot of good players. He's looking like a top 20 player.
IBDW takes Phantom 2019.
That's the tournament.
What's happening? Oh my God!
Cody takes the tournament.
IBDW is your Riptide champion.
IBDW is your Smash Summer 12 champion. And IBDW with the back dolls.
Double Down 2022's champion, IBDW!
IBDW is your Phantom 2022 champion.
Holy shit, Cody Schwab winning a battle of BC5. Cody Schwab! He's off the stage!
Cody Schwab is the Big House 11 champion.
Cody has won the first to 10.
He's number 1 in the world. Pretty shaky, can't believe it. Oh my God. He's taking a moment. Cementing himself as one of the few people to become the best in the world at this game.
I grew up with drug addict parents who were just completely neglectful. Like, I had cops in my house every day for a month at a time. I would not sleep for a week because of the cops. There was abuse in my family, drug abuse in my family. My mom was in and out of rehab. I think she got taken to rehab probably like 6 times a year. As a 3-year-old, I got locked out of the house because they took her to rehab and just forgot that I was there. So I had to walk across the street to my neighbors as a 3-year-old and be like, "Hi, I don't have anywhere to stay. Can you let me in?" And then my grandmother was, I believe she's a good person with a good heart, but the most, and I have people in my life who have had some fucked up families, the most narcissistic, according to them, person that they've ever seen. And so that, in accordance with that, because my grandfather's the person in my life who, like, I could trust, but he got sick, but wouldn't have lived without him.
Before anything, obviously, some of you might have seen, like, my tweets this weekend.
For sure.
And so I'm going to try my best not to choke up. So this is basically, so I'm going to dedicate this one to my dad. Unfortunately, he's, like, deteriorated health really badly past, like, 2 or 3 weeks. And I had to sign a DNR yesterday morning because he's kind of said he's done fighting cancer. He had cancer and a stroke for the past, like, 3 months. I've been trying to take care of him, and there's been some issues. Someone robbed him while he was in the hospital, ill, and I've had to deal with the police reports with that. But at the risk of sounding, like, too emotional, I just want to say I love you, Dad, and I'll miss you. Glad we reconnected, and thank you. I hope you're able enough to watch this. I love you.
Part of me always wants to say what could have been if none of this happened, but I've done it basically regardless. So who's to say it didn't help, right? Maybe it gave me the motivation I needed. Maybe it took my mind off of competition because I was worried about other things and that made me not as nervous as my opponents. It's hard to say. I think at the end of it is just recognizing I'm an adult. I got shit I got to do. I can't sit around, wallow around it, and be sad that this is going on. Because what am I going to do? Go homeless? I got bills to pay. I got a girlfriend I want to take care of. Just got to keep doing. Greatest person on the planet. No competition. No one beats her.
She's just like always there for you.
Always.
She's your coach.
Yep. Yeah, she was the best World of Warcraft and the player in the world for 3 seasons. And when I say best, she dropped 4 games total in 3 seasons in 2v2s. So you contextualize that, and this person is obviously insane. And then they were top 4 Widowmaker in the world in Overwatch. They were semi-pro in StarCraft. They played Counter-Strike. They were one of the best Rocket League players in the world. And then they picked up Melee and in 6 months beat Logan in a tournament, LSD. And then won the tournament. So yeah, they're insane. She's just wild and carries me through a lot of the stuff mentally as well. And she's also had a very unfortunate life. So the relationship there is very nice because we can kind of relate and lean on each other in a lot of spots. The thing I think will say saves me is I've had great friends my entire life. My entire life I've had amazing people that surrounded me as friends, and that has fucking saved my ass so many times. Especially, no one knows them. There are 2 guys named Jake and Alex who have been my best friends since I was like 10. Nobody knows about them in Smash really, but God, I would have fucking offed myself, no joke, if it weren't for those two. So I've been surrounded by really good people.
Been doing a lot of work on it. Again, I've learned a lot about myself this year. I was like guy diagnosed with autism on top of everything else.
Yeah.
But it's been really fruitful because now I can learn a lot about how those types of brains function, and I can try to work with it a little bit better than I was in the years past when I would just think I'm broken, I'm incapable of doing it. Incapable.
So in a way, autism's helped me in my upbringing because I'm able to process, even though I process emotions slowly, when it does process, I can literally take it and I throw it out. That's it. I process it, it's gone. Doesn't bug me anymore. And I understand now that's something that most people can't do. So I was always very hard on the rest of my family who didn't deal with their stuff as well. But now I understand that I actually had something that just straight up helped me there. But on the flip side, right, certain things agitate me more than other people. Maybe I don't understand perspectives as well, and that can be very troublesome, especially when you're trying to build a brain and you are completely unaware of this problem at all. But I will say that getting the diagnosis has helped drastically because now I understand it and I can find more effective ways to deal with the downsides. I'm going to be real, I'm sure autism's helped me get good at Melee. I can't imagine a universe based on what I know where the higher functioning end of that is not directly conducive towards a game like Melee. I can't imagine that.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to Genesis 9.
I traveled for a little bit before Genesis 9. I think I had a lot of pressure because the year before I felt like I'd gotten robbed of #1 because I was the best at Phantom, and then instantly I had to have surgery for a hernia that I was not allowed to travel for. And I'd also just gotten dropped by Panda, but then I got picked up by CLG, and I wanted to really do well and try to establish myself as #1 that year. Lost to Moki, in my opinion, probably the best Fox Ditto of all time in Winners Quarters. And then I beat Alms on Losers and went on a crazy Losers run. I, for a while, was the king of not finishing Losers runs. I would make them to 2nd and 3rd repeatedly and then not finish them. And I played amazing. I 3-0'd Zane. That was the first time I really had 3-0'd him. I'd reverse 3-0'd him, but this was the first time where I was like, I played amazing, and I just beat your ass, which felt really nice because obviously Zane is the person that pushes me more than anyone. And played great up until Grands, and I think I just tried to force the win too much, and Jake punished the shit out of me for it, as he should. And so overall, it was a good tournament, but short of what I wanted.
Welcome to Genesis 10.
We're here, Genesis 10. Say this is the most stacked tournament.
The #1 Fox for the first time in Melee history.
You got to beat Cody to win a major.
Right now, for the first time, though, Cody is now the favorite.
I'm not going to lie. When I watched Cody play, he looked like the best player, man.
Cementing himself as one of the few people to become the best in the world at this game.
Is Cody just going to close it out here and take his first Genesis title?
He might.
Played a little bit more coming into this year, but I also know that everyone was grinding coming into this one, so I had to. We obviously had the boot camp right before, which wasn't a thing last year. My control's on its last legs, and so there's some weirdness I have to deal with, but the boot camp gave me a chance to kind of work through that, and so now there's no excuses for me. Go in, do my best, and if it's not enough, it's not enough. There'll always be more tournaments, and I'll just do my best next time. I'm sure it'd mean a lot. Like, I've thought about it. How many people have won Summit, Genesis, and Big House, right? That list, it's probably HBox, Armada, and Mango. That's it. And so, in that sense, of course, it'd be nice, but you just can't think about it too much. You want to be excited to win no matter what, and if that changes based on certain things. If you can use it as motivation, perfect. And maybe I'll be able to once I get there. But I'm going to put a damper on that until then. I'd say mentally, I'm much more at peace coming into this Genesis. And that could be bad or good, right? Maybe I need that extra pressure to put on myself to perform well. Not sure, but I'm definitely more at peace this year, where I come in and I thought I'd be nervous, but the more I got here, like, I'm just excited. I want to play. I'm ready. I want to go now. Round 1 pools, I don't prepare for it. I warm up with Zane pretty much every time. And then if someone beats me after I warmed up with Zane in round 1 pools, that they deserve it. I don't know what to say. I'm almost never going to check my matches there. So went through, played really well. But no, I was playing pretty hot and felt good. Did hit something fucked up on a Marth. It was like Krabby McGrab or something. There was some stadium combo, also Tatum against Falco, that I went off on. But overall, just solid, and then went on my day. There was no double since Jake obviously had DQ'd for a variety of reasons. Dude had a rough go around. I wanted dubs. But in retrospect, saved me a lot of energy, probably helped me in some capacity, you know, save energy for the next 2 days.
My name is Trip, my tag's Trip Sucks, and I make clothes and throw parties at super majors. So our first pickup was fiction, and our philosophy is that we want people who are cool and fun, and they can kind of rep an edgier brand. So if you see Fiction's Twitter, it just makes sense. He's a friend of mine, so he was the first guy we reached out to and said, hey, we want to make something actually happen here. We recently picked up Triff, and now we have Cody, the best player in the world. So pound for pound, arguably, we are the best team that I know.
That's kind of why Melee exists, right? Almost in its most perfect interpretation, that is, in a nutshell, why the Melee community has thrived for as long as it has, why it still exists to this day, and why we're still here playing this game. That is very grassroots, and obviously I have like 69% for this tournament. Shouts to them. They helped me out a lot because it was going to be very uncomfortable, and I know that they don't have the biggest budget, but they still took a big chunk out to try to help me, and of course I'm going to try my best to help them. But that is kind of a perfect encapsulation of the Melee community. So in a weird way, it's like very poetically fitting.
Congratulations again, Cody. Any last shout-outs you want to do?
Yeah,
Floor's yours.
First off, I'm a free agent. I've won the last 2 majors. Please, someone. I know esports isn't doing that well, but you will get so much by joining Smash just as an organization.
I have asked for pretty much like a teacher salary and can't get it. And the thing is, I get it. Smash is smaller, right? It's harder to capture. But I mean, Dog Esports exists because they gave me $2,000 for Battle of BC. And they, with no effort whatsoever, no marketing, didn't even have a store online yet. And they made a profit off of it. So if you can't make a profit for a teacher salary off the #1 player in the world, I'm going to be real at that point. That's on you. You have a shit org. That's all I can say to you. It's not that much of an investment, but I get the not wanting to invest the time or the diversifying like your office resource into it. If that's the reason, which I've had a few teams say that, or they're worried about Nintendo, then I'm like, all right, that makes a little more sense.
My heart rate's up there, but it's like anxious. Like I want to play. I'm ready to go. I would just breathe. Just breathe and control yourself. Controlling breath's the easiest way to calm yourself down. You get better at dealing with it. Okay, good. So the way I can describe it is that you get better at dealing with it, and so when a lot of players, it'll compound and get worse and worse and worse. We don't get there anymore usually. It's very rare that we get to that point. Yeah. Like once it starts, we're usually good at controlling it, and it doesn't go out of control. Best way I can describe it.
So I played Falco named Fudge first. I think he was a Philadelphia Falco. Game 1 was 2-stock on Battlefield. Game 2, I SD'd once or twice, and it was actually last stock on Stadium. And then Game 3, I hit some insanely fucked up shit on him and 4-stocked him.
You could 4-stock someone in a really stupid way, but I hit some stupid shit in that game. It was like, they got Power Shield, dared him, got into a scrap, reset, and then Power Shield like up smash or something right afterwards, like running Power Shield. It was really hilarious.
Armada was one of my biggest inspirations, and actually the Melee player who's helped me the most to date. He believed in me from the first time I started, always gave me advice, did analysis for me. He actually coached me at a summit. So he was instrumental in me, and that's an understatement coming up. All the top players really have, but he was the one that went out of his way over and over again to help me as much as he could. I love him. No, he helped me an insane amount. And even to this day, like he'll check in on me, see if I need anything. He's even recently offered me like analysis. I don't want to force him to do anything Melee related, and I know he wouldn't mind, but for me, it's like I want him to be able to retire in peace, not worry about the game anymore. So I try not to ask him.
Pretty much immediately.
And then I played Lowercase Hero. I waited like an hour and a half for stream. It was brutal, but that happens sometimes when you just stream queue luck. Someone has done before you plays on stream and then they get a break. So I played Lowercase Hero. I actually have given him lessons for like 3 years. New top 100 player. I think he's actually made a lot of progress.
Oh, it's Cody.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cody #1.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think this time around, not as debated, right?
No,
I think
yeah.
I think he earned it, right?
I would say
The set was pretty bad and sloppy, I'll be completely honest.
Okay.
Interesting back throw.
It might have been a mistake. That was definitely a mistake. He's so good at that full drift wave that. Wow. No! Let him live. And that's it. Cody is going to make it a top 64 winner's side.
That was
But it was 3-0, nothing too eventful. I thought he played fairly well. I liked where his brain was at. And then I went right into top 64.
Attention attendees. It is that time. Top 64 of Melee. Please report to station 717.
Okay. Start real damn soon. So if you can make your way towards the pool area, we're set up at 717. Again, Melee top 64. I think that's about 80% of the people playing here.
Okay, you do Cody Crudo.
Okay. Let's go. This way.
And then I played Crudo, and first 2 games were quite strong. Third game I lost, but again 2 SDs. One of them was bizarre. I actually still don't know what exactly happened. I somehow nared off stage at 0 after he took the first stock and he was at 90. So I was down 2 stocks, and then I almost made a comeback, but then I didn't understand or I didn't recognize if I was going to grab a ledge on left side of battlefield, and then I just fell below ledge and decided to be like a dumbass. Then I just messed him up on FD. We talked a little bit. He said his punish game wasn't there. I agreed. I also think he jumps too much, and I'm good against jumpy sheiks. So that set was whatever. Crudo's obviously an amazing player, like criminally underseeded, very underrated. Everyone who's played Crudo in friendlies, especially at 3 a.m., knows how good he is.
Joshman beat Sunsei, so has to play the winner of Cody and Crudo, which, you know, you
And
could make a guess
looking
on
like
that.
Cody, yeah.
You could make a guess on that.
But got through that, and then I played winner of Joshi Sunsei, which I was excited for because Foxado has been my weakest matchup for a little bit.
Go with, yeah.
So few people could have even predicted Joshman would make it this far. You know, it feels like he's got a decent shot against IBDW, basically the best box in the world, and this is kind of a magical matchup. You know, it can go both ways. Of course, yeah, he has been trying to kind of bait that roll. IBDW not giving to him, but beautiful forward extension. Oh my God, that's it.
Oi, oi, oi! Joshman with the 3-1 eliminates IBDW at 5th place.
I can't believe what we're watching. I did not think Joshman would get this fight. Look at how excited he is, man. Just amazing to see.
So we got Moguls, Joshman versus the #1 stunner. 69%. My man has a different sponsor every 2 weeks. Cody Schwab. You know?
The #1 Fox for the first time in Melee history.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I played Joshman, and I'll be frank, the set was terrible. I have no other way to put it. I think he played like shit and dropped a little more than I did.
No.
It's little things like that.
Yeah,
it's little
you gotta
things
get
like
those,
that.
Yeah.
But I also did not play well, and obviously I'm overall the better player, so my shit was slightly better than his shit.
Make the smart decision, but to do it in tournament, I think that's very telling.
Mm-hmm. Truly, I think like Cody, for a long time, we knew he had the skill, the ability.
So that was a 3-0. Again, I think either of us are particularly happy with the set for a variety of reasons, and I know people are like, oh, I played so bad when I 3-0'd, but I think we both agree it was a pretty bad set.
Oh, knockdown, no follow-up. That's going to be it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There it
3-0
goes.
from Cody.
Yep. 30 clip from Cody.
he's like really figured it out.
Yeah, he doesn't really have to hard commit and like see this.
And you can't be DIing in like that, bro.
Yeah, no, you can't.
3 times in a row, twice a match. Come on, and now I think HBox is gone.
Yeah,
that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Quick 3-0 from Wizzy.
That was a quick 3-0.
So like, who did Wizrobe earn the privilege of fighting Cody Schwab?
Yeah.
And then that took me to Wizzy, and that was winner's quarters.
And Wizrobe, you know, kind of a wild card. Like, clearly still very strong, 3-0 Hungry Box, can still do what he does best. You know, that's one of his most comfortable matchups, but...
Wizzy is a very habits-based player, and he's extraordinarily good if you fall into any of the habits. He is probably the best player in the world in a lot of aspects that are very important.
Wizzy got the pullback stomp, but it's like those opportunities are quite rare from Cody.
I think there's going to be, I think for Wizzy to win this, he's going to have to find a way to not get hit off stage. Because I think, see, this is, that's the outlier to me. The moment, both can't be okay. One has to be good to be a character that's in a bad matchup.
Especially since on the other side, you're getting edge guarded hella hard.
Yeah.
Every time.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, the lasers force Wizzy to make a move. Oh, bad read with the up smash. Is this going to be a Wizzy sack? No, barely off.
Wait a minute. Yeah, that was a good recovery.
Continues the grab.
It's going to have to lead to a knee. Has to lead to a knee. Oh. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. Wizzy on the board. That was huge.
Wizzy read that jump, I think, another time this game, another time in another game. It's just...
Took the first 2 games pretty dominantly. Game 3 on Dreamland, I do think I let up on the steam a little bit, and I have had a bad habit of that in the past, but it wasn't that bad because the way I let off on the steam, I was able to reconcile that in Game 4.
Okay, so that's Cody's response, coming up with an attack to kind of beat Wizzy's attack.
Yeah, Cody
dash attack, I like it.
As long as he can keep this combo going, yep. A lot on him.
Right.
All right, let's see Wizzy climb back. Oh my God.
Oh, Wizzy made a read.
Dude, this is looking like that's tough. Woo. And Cody moves on.
Just like that,
Big
man.
top 8.
But the thing that can bite you in the ass for is there are a lot of times where I conditioned him to shield really hard because of platforms, and on FD, not only there are no platforms, but it just still, he was conditioned to hold shield the entire time, and I got a few grabs, a few really important reads, and it ended in a very silly shine spike on the right side. But I felt okay about it. I don't think he played great, but I felt I played well enough, and then that was my day 2.
Would say I'm surprised, but we're not. Big chilling in top 8. So Cody is our first contestant in the top 8.
I think most of my gameplay today wasn't great, but decision making was really good, composure was great, so that carried me, and I'm just going to keep try to keep the same mental going into tomorrow, and then hopefully clean up my gameplay for top 8, and I think if I do that, I'm going to show some really good Fox. Just want to clean up some tech skill stuff, but besides that, I like everything I'm doing. Everyone that's in top 8 is playing really well. Obviously, this is a stacked tournament, so I feel pretty good. Just got to do my best. Play Leffen. I lost last time at LACS. I think a lot of people remember that set for one reason or another. So I definitely want to play him again. And win or lose, I just want to solidify that matchup. Again, historically my weakest matchup the past few years outside of Samus. So would love to solidify it. And if I lose, I just want to make sure I come away with something that will definitively make me better next time I run into a Fox. Just kind of relax. Like this morning I woke up, I got antsy thinking about like winning Genesis. Do I really want to let him beat me? And the first thing I do is remind myself that these are like irrational thoughts, breathe, calm myself down, and get myself centered again. Then usually I feel pretty good.
It was a little hard coordinating where I was going to warm up and everything, but wound up getting some bananas. Zane and I went to the venue, the Civic Center for this one, not the Convention Center, which is where top 8 was. Warmed up a little bit with Zane, recalibrated my controller because I knew there was some wonkiness with it. Turns out that I'd actually been playing the entire weekend without coordinate snapping on, so when Spark and Violence were testing my controller, they'd go down, and it would just freak out all over the place, which is why probably my execution was so bad for the first 2 days, which adds up. And Emily saw me on stream too, and she talked about how I looked horrible. And I was like, yeah, but my game plan was good, so I just got to clean up. And then I saw that, I was like, that's fine.
Across considerations, I bid you all welcome to Genesis X.
Welcome to Genesis X.
Okay, so we have Leffen versus Cody. Leffen, one of the most talented video game players of all time. Like, the level of talent that Leffen has, just an absurd player. Right now, for the first time, though, Cody is now the favorite. Hadn't had that kind of pressure on him before. You know?
Yeah, it is going to be interesting to see how he stacks up to that, right? That's a good point.
You're not the strongest fox in history. Fuck you. The tweet. It was funny. He was like the strongest. Yesterday, he would tweet. He added me that it was the strongest fox of today versus the strongest fox of all time. But I replied to him like, "Dog, I've seen you try to do a pull-up. You're not the strongest anything. You can't do one pull-up." But it was just fun beef.
We have a winners finals match we're going to watch right now. Winners finals is Leffen versus Cody, a Fox Ditto.
Well, last time it was low-key a wash, right?
Yeah.
Like, Leffen got the first game, and after that, it was curtains.
Oh, my God.
Being on the left side's better. You can bounce off the tree and tech.
You can tech it. Nair doesn't send.
Oh, no, it's too high.
Yeah, go be safe. Go be safe. Oh, he plays the game.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
That's it.
What? It doesn't kill you to charge it.
Oh, my God. Oh, baby, shit. Watch it.
Oh, and it was way worse.
Oh, I wanted to beat him. I wanted that set. I wanted to beat his ass badly. And not because he said anything stupid or did anything not for that reason, but just he beat me last time and I wanted to say, no, I'm better. I wanted the run back, that's all. So I think I'm also getting better about that. I used to be scared when someone beat me last time, and more now I'm getting motivated. If you beat me last time, I want to beat you this time. You're not beating me twice.
He made it look simple. It looked like an old school, an OG kind of whipping a young blood, right?
Was he using mind games, Toph?
I would say he was beating Dexter with mind games. And then, but the funny thing is, in the interview, he then said, something I've seen a lot from the top foxes in neutral lately are these jabs
They've
and
got
down
better
tilts
at
in
jabs.
neutral.
Yeah, I agree.
As like a keep away thing, not in pressure, which is something people used to do. And look at that shine up smash, just trying to add on just an extra bit of damage.
That's a big drill, but messes up and does down tilt.
Yeah, down tilt facing the wrong way. That was a bit odd. Forward tilt.
Oh, that nair was perfect, but missed the timing.
Yeah, that would have covered, it covered some different angles, right? Okay, 98 on Leffen right now. What's it going to be? The size of
That's a pure read.
Kalindi definitely rocks the laser land up smash right there.
Yeah. Oh!
But Leffen, with the old school shine. Oh, Leffen didn't do the double jump edge guard that he's so famous for. Oh, can you get it
that
here?
could be a stock, doesn't Armada shot, but gets it here. That's the plan B right there. It couldn't get worse.
The reactions right now from Cody.
Oh, but it could get better.
It could get better. Oh, but Leffen! That's it!
Oh, 100%! That's an 100% KO!
Wow, Cody throwing out like an anti-air up smash.
Uh-oh, knockdown.
Run in, down tilt. Shine is gonna connect. Leffen's got the jump, and he's so far away. Are you kidding me?
I wasn't sure if he couldn't make it back there, but apparently Cody knew.
Trying to look at that, the full jump to catch Cody Schwab jumping in, but Cody reads it with a full jump of his own.
Dude, Cody's so good. Oh, tech stat, very good.
Yeah, crucial tech, but Cody's getting the tech chase. Up tilt. Oh my God, no jump, the laser. Down smash sends the wrong way. Leffen not catching a break. Yeah, you're gonna wiggle out there. Cody Schwab.
But look at that, the up smash on reaction. Like, you're dashing in. Boom.
Yeah,
and you're done.
Cody really. That was a.
Went into the set with Leffen for winter semis and played quite well. Not my best, but definitely very good. And if one fox was playing even a little bit noticeably better than the other one, that matchup goes bad real fast. And I kind of messed him up. He definitely wasn't playing his best, and I think you can make mistakes in situations that are kind of not that important. He made mistakes in a lot of very key situations, especially with kills and punish game, and just recognition on edge guards. So was able to clean that up pretty nicely.
What's going on, everybody? I'm joined by Cody Schwab. Congrats. How you feeling?
Pretty good. I think I played pretty fucking well overall. I'm a little sad the combo at the end I didn't finish, but I mean, it's kind of a fox huddle. One person plays slightly better, and all of a sudden it feels like a 70-30 matchup instead of a 50-50 matchup.
I think I made like a flexing thing after. I don't know if anyone got that or if it just looked like cringe on camera. But I'm pretty sure I went like this afterwards. Be like, "Fuck you, you're not strong, little bitch." I love Leffen with all my heart. I love Leffen. I need to make sure that that's clear whenever I shit talk him.
Love to hear it. Great mentality, and congrats again. We hope to see you again make a great run. Guys, we're going to throw it to a quick trailer.
Strongest box of all time.
Oh my God. How many pull-ups do you think you can actually do?
I can do 5.
How many pull-ups can Leffen do?
None. I've seen him try.
Right on. Guys, we're going to throw it to a quick trailer from our friends over at Battle of BC.
And then I wanted to make sure that I wasn't overthinking going into winners and grands, because I would be like, oh, I can win Genesis. This is my Genesis. I get all these events in a row. I get the big house in the Genesis. That's so rare, and I had to stifle that immediately, which I've been very good about recently. And then I just forced myself to warm up.
It's a bizarre situation.
It's so sad.
All right, what is this going to be? Weak back here, no! He's going to have to turn into Zelda.
Zelda time!
No, the back air's not what he wanted to do, Chambers, with just too many flubs.
A comedy of errors. J-Move ends the set with a flub,
It doesn't-
and Amsa moves on to winners finals.
You know, it
Amsa had beaten Jake, so it looked like I was just going to work for Yoshi. And then going into the Amsa set, I hadn't played him in a while, but I feel pretty confident with my base plan against him.
We got 69% Cody Schwab versus Red Bull IFM Amsa.
Oh, and Red Bull's also sponsoring this tournament, so you got the power up from Amsa.
Right? Oh, nice
right
plug. Nice plug, yo. Trying to get them wings, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah. Amsa looking like he's got wings through this top 8. And we got game 1.
Yoshi Fox, bro.
I gotta say, this is gonna be a really tough matchup for Amsa because the head-to-head, the stats, it is 8-1 in Cody Schwab's favor. He's got Morse code. Shout out to Morse code.
Morse code.
Shout out to God.
That's it. Oh, yo, double jabs to go, please.
Drill.
Okay.
And then ASDI down, and then getting to the ground a little bit faster than the drill, and then trying to punish the Fox that
See,
way.
that's next level.
And there we saw the jump into the drill, actually, as Cody was coming down from the top platform with the drill. But...
Oh, okay.
Broke the armor with the first up air, and then from there you can just do something like back air, and then, you know, Amsa is just without double jump once you've broken that armor.
You know, it's hard because you still gotta chase Fox.
You still have to chase Fox.
Okay, the up B.
Oh, but
Amsa.
that egg wanted to be.
Oh my goodness.
It's just Amsa is so. I
He's
guess
hoping to get through the egg and then hit Amsa, but that's just like super difficult to do.
it is really crazy, right? Especially at that percent, the egg could be a huge combo starter.
Yeah. You gotta respect him going for that on Genesis top 8.
The angle?
No, the up smash on the egg.
Oh, the up smash on the egg. Yeah.
Like,
No,
yo.
that's crazy.
There we go. Nice. Nice damage by Cody. And yeah, it's just kind of routine. He doesn't really. He's in such a good spot, Cody.
Good timings on the neutral there. Great angle there from Cody. Oh, he's hitting it with the whole egg. He's hitting it with the full carton, Brandon. That's a dozen eggs right there.
Oh,
but
wait
he's
a
alive.
minute. He's like, yo, bitch, what kind of eggs you like? Sunny side up, poached egg, scrambled.
We got a 2-for-1 special here right now at brunch. 3-for-1 special. Oh my goodness.
The players are they're good, but they don't know how to fight each other's character. These two know the ins and outs of not only the character they're using, but the character they're fighting against. You love to see it. And Amsa.
How is Amsa finding these KOs?
I don't know.
Players are very good versus these other characters that they have.
Yeah.
That they're against right now.
Which is rare.
It is rare.
Conventional. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you're not going to run into a Yoshi.
Right. For every 10
often.
people, you might run into 1, maybe 2. And Cody takes a set.
That's so crazy. And again, another crazy call out with the up smash. Cody has such a good
And it took him a little bit to get going. He kind of got going at some points, but he couldn't really hold it together. He wasn't playing confidently and fast, and that Amsa is a very fast player. So if he's not playing fast, he's not winning. So there were points, but it wasn't very cohesive. He couldn't maintain that.
So we got losers finals.
That's right. Amsa versus Zane.
Armor's so good. 162. Oh, okay.
I I think that should be it.
All right, here we go. Last stock situation, Fish.
It looked like I was going to play AMSA, and then for a while I was going to play Zane. And I thought I was going to play Zane. I started frantically warming up, hitting a Martha round just to make sure I knew the combo weight. It was in my hands.
Can Zane
somebody going home?
Can Zane build up the low percent that he needs?
Oh, wait a minute. AMSA just needs this one edge guard. Zane fighting. Oh, Zane's still alive. And that'll do it. And AMSA moves on to the grand finale.
The
Double eliminate Zane.
The crowd coming alive for AMSA.
Right?
That was insane.
Man, what a set.
And then AMSA wound up clutching it, so I was like, all right, I guess I'm playing Yoshi anyways. Everyone in Grands always had the thought of, I don't want to lose 2 sets in Grands, but just stifle it, prepare for your match as is.
Eight contestants, now paired down to 2. AMSA in loser's side, and Cody Schwab from winners. Let's let the melee speak for itself, but make some noise.
Welcome back to Genesis 10. We've got 1 or 2 more sets left here.
Yes, sir.
And regardless of who wins, it will be a new Genesis champion.
Yeah, neither of these players have won a Genesis before, huh?
Yeah, history in the making.
Yeah. The resume's going kind of crazy, man.
You need some space on that mountain.
This is the most stacked tournament. I feel like every major we say this is the most stacked tournament.
And it just keeps happening over and over again.
But yet, one thing remains consistent. You got Cody in these top 8s, top 5s, top 3s.
Yep.
You got Zane. You got AMSA.
Oh, Cody hasn't really been pushed to the limit. Just such a dominant performance for him after being ranked #1 for last year.
Oh, that almost would. That's something that AMSA has done an amazing job at.
Oh, definitely. And each time we see him play,
oh my goodness,
that's just it.
And right there, case in point,
deleting these stocks.
Right.
Quicker than we can commentate.
Right.
Them.
Oh my. So obviously a good showing from the first game, but look, man, Vish, I say this every tournament because this book, knowing that AMSA was coming down with that headbutt. Okay.
Oh, that was insane. That's what we were talking about earlier. We were seeing from Cody where he up threw, and instead of just meeting Yoshi in the air, waited out the double jump armor entirely, and then tried to catch that.
Yo, that double jump armor is insane. Oh, AMSA!
Broke it with the upgrade.
At the 1 yard line.
Jab?
Oh my goodness, Vish. Wait a minute.
The transformation.
What's happening?
The transformation.
Oh, it's crazy. Someone has to lose this game.
I know.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God. My man 70% true shooting from the field, Vish.
He doesn't miss, Brandon.
He has not missed,
He
bro.
doesn't miss.
Oh, my goodness.
Went up, went down 2-0, but was still confident. I think at first when I went down 2-0, I was thinking about looking for habits for the next set.
See, you can never really count out Cody, man. He's just too good, man, right?
Yeah.
#1 player on earth for a reason.
Just kind of not even meeting it in the air in a lot of situations, and then just waiting for it to come out, and then meeting Yoshi in the ground. But look at this huge combo, Brandon.
Nice.
It doesn't stop.
Oh
it doesn't stop.
Oh, my goodness.
And the egg for good measure.
And the
Just one for the road.
The step back egg. You know what I mean? Misses.
Oh, the up smash there not quite hitting.
There he goes. AMSA with the 61%. Cody trying to extend this set further. Oh, I like that. Chillin' we trust. Shout out to Chillin' dude.
Shout out to Chillin'.
Right? Oh. There we go. All right.
And I think that time again, we saw that AMSA was trying to jump into Cody's drill and tried to counterattack. ASD it down and hit down, yeah.
Layer. See, that's why they hire him.
God, I hope I explained that right. That chat's going crazy.
I know, somebody on Twitter is like, yo, 99% true shooting. No, that'd actually be, it's ridiculous.
Ooh.
like, nah, here.
So recognizing when the up smash can KO is just really
Aside
important.
from the SD just now, Cody looking like he's in very, very good control of the situation.
But I won the second stadium game, and then by the beginning of the FD game, I felt like I had a really good lock on him, and so I said, okay, I think he's going to probably choke just because he wants to reset. I know he's done poorly against me historically, and that always weighs on someone. And it's been a while since he won a tournament, and I think that's very hard to do when you haven't won in a while.
So a lot of people don't know if he's going to attack or come in, and the moment you think you're safe, he hits you with something crazy.
Yeah.
You know, the moment you think you go in, he'll fall back and make it, you know, retreat, you know?
I think he's also like one of the best players in recognizing. Yo, this is game 5. Are we gonna see a reset here, Brandon?
We might. We just might.
We were talking about how this is one of the people that has given AMSA so much trouble. Yoshi's gonna be living a long time. Gonna be living a long time.
Oh my goodness.
I like going for forward smash there because it, okay, still continuing. I think the down smash would have been just maybe a little bit too late.
Oh, okay. He's still living 170, bro.
Ooh.
The up air to the heavens. He said, look, you're a group A, group 1.
We can make you a frequent flyer real quick.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, we're seeing that a lot throughout this top 8.
Right,
Just like even within the games, the game plan is changing.
Okay.
Just a little.
Oh, Amsa with the pump. Oh my, yo. All right, Amsa, what's next? Okay.
AMSA just hits you with like
up smash.
Hits you with like every move in Yoshi's kit. It feels like with the combo. It's like what's gonna happen now?
I respect it. Sometimes you gotta mix it up, man.
And honestly, it's been working out pretty well because the Nair trades with the Firefox and you get sent back on the stage. Is Cody just gonna close it out here and take his first Genesis title?
He might.
Or is AMSA gonna reset the bracket?
Oh. I don't know. It's looking like Cody might win Genesis. Oh, wait. Never mind. All right, we got a last guy situation. Let's get it.
All it takes is one opening from Yoshi.
Wait. Oh, yo, the trust in your abilities. Oh. And there it goes.
Cody. I'm telling you, he knows his percents. That was
I thought he was going to live for a second, but Cody in Genesis 10. Melee, singles, champion, 69% owned. They gave him the chain.
Adding one more amazing victory to the resume. Got Big House, got Genesis, got Summit. Number 1 for a reason.
My man stacking trophies like Tetris.
That's right, man.
Let's go. Cody Schwab, number 1 for a reason, baby.
Man, what an amazing set.
No, that was a good set, man. You got to give it up to Amsa, though, man. That was a valiant effort. Amsa had him on the ropes.
Yeah, pushing
had
him
him bobbing and weaving, you know?
Probably. Everyone, the main top 8, line up on stage, please.
You did it, man. You fucking did it, bro.
I told you I got you.
Fuck yes, dude. You're the best, man. You're the best.
Oh, sorry about that.
Fucking did it, man. Fuck yes.
Let me grab my phone. Roll one? Sure.
And making a bit of Melee history as the 4th ever person to win both a Big House and Genesis, your Melee Grand Champion, Cody Schwab!
So, you fucking did it.
I did win. Feels pretty nice.
You won the whole thing.
Yep.
How's it feel?
Pretty good. Obviously, pretty good's an understatement, but I'm happy that my mental going into the tournament was very strong, it didn't waver, and there were times where it could have wavered and never did. And I'm equally happy that the mental that I tried to approach this event with didn't impact my play. If anything, it might have helped it at points for sure. So if almost a lot of people experiment with stuff with in-game and tournament, this was an out-of-game experiment, and it actually worked just phenomenally. Just thank you to everyone who watches, supports me in any way, whether it's love or hate me. Engaging with it allows me to stay in the game, and I appreciate that. And then, of course, love you, Emily.
Anything you want to shout out?
69% for the weekend, and Emily, obviously. And then everyone who just supports me, and you for making the doc.
I don't know if I'm blanking or that's all I have in my notes, man.
That's sick.
That's it.
We're done.
Congratulations.
Have fun editing. Have fun editing all of it.
Oh my god.
Oh.